Hey, come on, that's enough.
What?
You've had your fun, my friend.
Do I know you?
I'm Merlin.
So I don't know you?
No.
Yet you called me friend.
That was my mistake.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. I'd never have a friend who could be such an ass.
Or I one who could be so stupid. Come on. I'll have to throw in jail for that.
Well, who do you think you are, the king?
No, I'm his son, Arthur. Oh, don't run away.
From you?
Oh, thank God. Thought you were deaf as well as dumb.
Look, I've told you you're an ass. I just didn't realise you were a royal one. Oh, what are you going to do? Get your daddy's men to protect you?
I could take you apart with one blow.
I could take you apart with less than that.
Come on, then. I warn you, I've been trained to kill since birth.
Wow. And how long have you been training to be a prat?
You can't address me like that.
Sorry. How long have you been training to be a prat, my lord?
Wait. Let him go. He may be an idiot, but he's a brave one. There's something about you, Merlin. I can't quite put my finger on it.
But I'm serious. If anyone wants to go and kill him, they can go ahead. In fact, I'll give them a hand.
You shall be awarded a position in the royal household. You shall be Prince Arthur's manservant.
You're braver than you look. Most servants collapse after the first blow.
Is it over?
It was just a warm-up. How's your mace work coming along?
Great. Yeah, I think you're all set.
Aren't you forgetting something? My sword?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I guess, you'll be needing that.
That went well.
Creep.
For tomorrow, you need to repair my shield, wash my tunic, clean my boots, sharpen my sword, and polish my chainmail.
You did all this on your own?
Yes, so?
Now let's see if you can get me into it without forgetting anything.
Feels much better. Not that it could have got any worse.
I'm a fast learner.
I hope for your sake that's true.
Good luck.
Is it my imagination? Are you beginning to enjoy yourself?
It isn't totally horrible all the time. I know I'm just a servant, and my word doesn't count for anything. I wouldn't lie to you.
I want you to swear to me what you're telling me is true.
I swear it's true.
Then I believe you.
My father and the entire royal court think I'm a coward. You humiliated me!
We can still expose Valiant.
I no longer require your services.
You're sacking me.
I need a servant I can trust.
You can trust me.
And look where it got me this time. Get out of my sight!
How can it be my destiny to protect someone who hates me?
A half cannot truly hate that which makes it whole. Very soon, you shall learn that.
I thought I told you to get out of my sight.
Don't fight Valiant in the final tomorrow. He used the shield against you.
I know.
How can you go out there and fight like that?
Because I have to. It's my duty.
I wanted to say I made a mistake. It was unfair to sack you.
Well, don't worry about it. You buy me a drink and call it even.
I can't really be seen to be buying drinks for my servant.
Your servant? You sacked me.
Now I'm rehiring you.
Merlin is a wonder, but the wonder is that he's such an idiot. There's no way he's a sorcerer.
You cannot do this alone. You are but one side of a coin. Arthur is the other.
You can't be serious.
He'll drink it.
But if it is poisoned, he'll die.
Then we'll know he was telling the truth.
Merlin, apologize. This is a mistake. I'll drink it.
No. No. It's all right.
We have to get him back to our chambers. Bring the goblet. We need to identify the poison.
Lay him on the bed quickly. He's struggling to breathe.
Is he going to be all right?
Burning up. Few who have crossed the mountains of Isgard in search of the Mortius flower have made it back alive.
Sounds like fun.
Arthur is too dangerous.
If I don't get the antidote, what happens to Merlin?
The Mortius induces a slow and painful death. He may hold out for 4, maybe 5 days, but not for much longer. Eventually, he will die.
I can't risk losing you for the sake of some serving boy.
Because his life's worthless.
No, because it's worth less than yours.
I can save him. Please, Father. He saved my life. I can't stand by and watch him die.
Then don't look.
Arthur. It's a trap. It's a trap. Arthur. It's too dark. It's too dark. Fromam förgiftam. Fjäder bär mig. Fromam förgiftam.
What are you doing?
Come on, then! What are you waiting for? Finish me off!
Faster. Go faster. Follow the light.
You disobeyed me.
Of course I did. A man's life was at stake. Do not let Merlin die because of something I did.
Why do you care so much? The boy's just a servant.
He knew the danger he was putting himself in. He knew what would happen if he drank from that goblet, but he did it anyway. He saved my life. Gaius knows what to do with it. Put me in the stocks for a week, a month even, I don't care. Just make sure it gets to him. I'm begging you. No!
I understand I've you to thank for that.
Yeah, well, it was nothing. A half-decent servant is hard to come by. I was only dropping by to make sure you're right.
Arthur. Thank you.
You too. Get some rest.
Merlin, you are the only thing I care about in all this world. I would give my life for you without a thought.
It's going to be all right. It is. I know it is. She's going to be absolutely...
Merlin.
What?
You're making me anxious.
But I'm not worried.
Then stop pacing.
What is it? You really are a total buffoon, aren't you, Merlin?
I was just asking.
Oh, me or the deer? We're supposed to be hunting. It requires speed, stealth, and an agile mind.
So you're able to get by in 2 out of 3, then?
For Bernard Fortgenhold.
Stroke of luck. Merlin, I need you to do this for me.
I am a terrible liar. I start sweating, my vision blurs, my brain stops working.
Well, no change there, then. I can't order you to lie to the king, but you'll be a friend for life if you do.
Go on, then. You don't want to keep her waiting.
Thanks, Merlin. I won't forget it.
So how does it feel to be servant to the Crown Prince of Camelot?
Washing his royal socks will be even more of a privilege.
You're proud of him, really, even though you complain about him constantly.
No, I am not.
You are, I can see it in your face.
Those socks are very clean. Of course I'm proud of them. I don't understand. You did it for Arthur.
I knew you were proud of him, really.
You show him most extraordinary loyalty.
It is my job, sire.
Beyond the line of duty.
Well, you could say that there is a bond between us.
I'm glad. Look after him.
I'm going back to Ealdor.
Of course.
It's been an honor serving you.
You'll be coming back.
Well, she's my mother. I've got to look after her before anyone else.
Well, you've been terrible. Really, I mean it. The worst servant I've ever had.
Thank you, sire.
Merlin, good luck. I'd ask you for money, but I know you don't have any. Put the sword down, Merlin. You look ridiculous.
I trust Arthur with my life.
Why'd you leave?
Things just changed.
How? Come on, stop pretending to be interesting. Tell me.
He must care for you a great deal.
Arthur did the same for any village. That's just the way he is.
It's more than that. He's here for you.
I'm just his servant.
Give him more credit than that. He likes you.
And if anyone ever found out about my powers, I'd have to leave Camelot for good.
Are you telling me you'd rather keep your magic a secret for Arthur's sake than use it to protect your friends and family?
Arthur may act like he doesn't care, but he wouldn't be here if he didn't.
And if he doesn't accept me for who I really am, then he's not the friend I hoped he was.
No, not today. Put on your own. You ready?
Throat's dry.
Me too. It's been an honor.
You have to go, Merlin. You belong at Arthur's side. I've seen how much he needs you. How much you need him. You're like two sides of the same coin.
I've heard someone say that about us before.
Merlin! You do realize there's a curfew?
Yeah, I was in your chambers hunting for the rat.
Did you find it?
No.
So you have been outwitted by a rat?
They do say rats are very intelligent.
More intelligent than you, it would seem. Go home. It would be embarrassing to have to lock up my own servant for breaking the curfew.
My throat was so dry I thought he wouldn't be able to talk.
Well, at least some good would have come from the drought, then. It's rat, isn't it?
Try not to think about it.
Here I am, stuffing my face with this delicious stew, when you're hungry too. Come on. Take a seat. Eat. Mmm.
Arthur! Arthur!
You have faith in Arthur?
I trust him with my life. Let me come with you. You don't know what form the test will take. I might be able to help.
You're not coming. I brought this curse upon Camelot. I'm going to be the one to lift it. I'll die trying.
All right, how does you dying happen?
I'll die knowing I did everything I can.
I'm coming with you.
Merlin, you're to stay here and help the people as best you can. Is that understood?
Merlin.
I'm sorry.
Let him go. I'll take your test, but not till he's released.
What if I drink from my goblet first?
If it's poisoned, you'll die.
And if it's not, then you'll have to drink from yours and you'll die.
We have to find a way to determine which goblet has the poison. Then I'll drink it.
I will be the one to drink it.
This is my doing. I'm drinking it.
It's more important that you live. You're the future king. I'm just a servant.
There's no time to be a hero, Merlin. It really doesn't suit you. I had no idea you were so keen to die for me.
Trust me, I can hardly believe it myself.
I'm glad you're here, Merlin. You never cease to surprise me. You're a lot smarter than you look.
Is that actually a compliment?
Look out.
No, I will drink it.
As if I'd let you.
You can't die. This isn't your destiny.
Seems you're wrong again.
Listen to me.
You know me, Merlin. I never listen to you.
Arthur. No! Arthur. Arthur. Come on. Arthur, come on. Come on. Come on. No. Come on. Please. Please. Just let me take his place. You've killed him. I was meant to protect him.
He's not dead. He's merely consumed. A sleeping draught. He will come round shortly.
What?
Arthur was willing to sacrifice his life to save yours.
You haven't any natural gifts, Merlin.
No. What do you think? I'm not naturally rude or insensitive.
It's naturally irritating. It didn't bite you, did it?
Arthur! Somebody help me!
I willingly give my life for Arthur's. His life is worth 100 of mine.
The prince lives.
Don't worry, Father, I'm not going to die. I think there's someone watching over me, keeping me from harm.
You'll need a guardian angel.
I need to talk to you.
You still haven't got it yet, have you? I decide when we need to talk.
Not today.
I sometimes wonder if you know who I am.
Oh, I know who you are.
Good.
You're a prat. And a royal one.
Are you ever going to change, Merlin?
No, you get bored. Promise me this, if you get another servant, don't get a bootlicker.
This is you trying to leave your job.
No. I'm happy to be your servant. Till the day I die.
You are, and always will be, the son I never had.
I just want Arthur to trust me. And to see me for who I really am.
One day he will.
When? Everything I do is for him, and he just thinks I'm an idiot. I won't let you hurt him!
He does not deserve your loyalty. He treats you like a slave.
That's not true.
He cast you aside without a moment's thought.
That doesn't matter.
Arthur will tremble at your voice. He will kneel at your feet.
I don't want that.
I've not forgotten about your lazy, insolent ways, or the fact that you called me a clot pole. But I do have to admit that there was some truth in your accusations against Cedric.
Does this mean you're admitting that on this occasion I was actually right?
Not exactly, no. It means that I have a knighthood to bestow first thing tomorrow. And no one to clean my armor.
All that?
Yep.
What's the nature of this beast?
Well, just said to have the body of a lion, the wings of an eagle, and the face of a bear.
Imagine you're really arrogant. Knights like to think they're so much better than everyone else.
It's not arrogance. Ignore him. He's an idiot. A knight. So where are my flowers?
Your flowers?
I heard Morgana got some. I assumed you'd be putting them in all the rooms. Can't hide anything from me, Merlin.
Wouldn't dream of it.
I'll fetch the horses. You distract the guards.
What? How do I do that?
I don't know. You have to think of everything.
What did you do? I said distract them, not knock them out.
That's just no pleasing you sometimes.
What are you doing, Merlin?
I must have fallen asleep. Oh, exhausted. I can barely keep my eyes open. Thank you. I feel so much better. What a wildering.
They're like giant baby rats.
Baby rats? They don't sound so bad.
They feast on human flesh.
Maybe we should go over the mountains. Oh, they stink. Oh, they're really bad.
Perhaps you prefer to be eaten alive.
Hey, pass me some more, will you? Oh. We could talk about your feelings while you walk.
Shut up, Merlin.
Look on the bright side. You still got me.
Is that supposed to cheer me up?
Thought it might.
You really are a complete idiot, aren't you, Merlin?
She's a troll.
She's not that bad.
I'm being serious. She is. She's an actual troll.
Merlin, I know what you're trying to do, and I appreciate it. You're a true friend. But it's not about whether I like her or not. It's about what makes my father happy. You need to get out of here. The King's ordered me to arrest you.
What?
Katrina's accused you of taking her seal.
But I didn't.
You don't want to know, and you haven't got time to explain. If you value your life, you'll leave Camelot right now.
She is a troll. She's trying to set me up.
We've been through this.
I'm telling the truth.
You need to leave, Merlin.
Sire!
Go.
Go!
Arthur! Arthur!
Who's there?
Merlin.
You're back.
I never left.
You mean to say...
Yes.
You've been under there this whole time?
No. Of course not, no.
As if you were.
I wasn't, I swear.
Antidote? What antidote? You didn't say anything about an antidote.
I didn't think it was important.
Merlin. I want you to know that I never doubted you. All right, maybe I did, but it's your own fault. You've got a suspicious look about you. Shifty. Like you've got something to hide.
I am an open book.
I don't believe that for a second. However, I do know that without your help, I'd still have a troll for a stepmother. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Whoa. What are you doing?
I thought you were going for a hug.
No.
No.
The facts point to one person and one person alone. The boy, Merlin.
Merlin. You can't be serious. Nothing here, Aurelian.
I'll be the judge of that.
You're a liar.
Guards!
You're a liar!
I'll deal with this.
I know you're upset. I know you're angry. It's all right. I'm not throwing you in jail.
Then what are you doing?
I'm breaking the law. I can only give you a few minutes.
They wouldn't let me see you. There was nothing to do.
I know. I understand.
You gave her a chance to withdraw. Whatever happens, you are not to blame. It could have been worse.
How exactly could it have been worse?
It could be dead.
So I wouldn't have to face everyone. I've never felt so humiliated in my entire life. I was defeated by a girl.
It's actually quite funny when you think about it. Or not.
It's like you said.
I was hindered because I was fighting a woman. I was worried I was going to hurt her. That's why she won.
You didn't look hindered. I'll stop talking now.
Merlin, is it my imagination or are you getting fat? I still have a sense of her. Almost as though she's part of me.
That's the same. With my father, I never knew him. And my mother's barely spoken of him. I've got this vague memory. It's probably just my imagination. Arthur, don't. What are you doing? I won't let you do this!
Stay out of this, Merlin.
Oh, no! Don't! I know you don't want to do this!
My mother is dead because of him!
Killing your father won't bring her back. You've lost one parent. Do you really want to lose another?
Listen to him, Arthur.
Arthur, please. Put the sword down.
He executes those who use magic, and yet he has used it himself. You have caused so much suffering and pain. I will put an end to that.
Morgause is lying.
I am indebted to you, Merlin. I had become confused. It is once again clear to me that those who practice magic are evil and dangerous. And that is thanks to you.
Glad I could help.
Your life would have been easier and safer if you'd let him die. You must have been tempted.
Maybe for a moment. But Arthur wouldn't have been able to forgive himself if he'd gone through with it. It would have destroyed him.
Oi! Where's the meat? Cheese?
That's the new breakfast menu.
This isn't enough.
We've got to keep you in shape.
I'm fighting fit.
But we want to keep you that way.
Merlin! Is there somewhere you have to be?
Of course not.
Good. Because I've got some chores for you to do.
Oh, sorry. I'll get you some cold.
No, I'll get you some. That woken you up?
Raring to go, sire.
I don't believe you. Alec!
What do you think you're doing?
We caught the boy behaving suspiciously, sire.
Merlin.
He could be harboring the girl, and he's going to tell us where.
Leave him alone. Merlin is my servant. He has my absolute trust. If you have a problem with him, you come to me. Do you understand?
Thank you. Ah.
Are those my sausages? You took them.
To keep you in shape.
You saying I'm fat?
No. Well, not yet.
I am not fat.
You see, it's working.
What are you doing?
Running an errand for Gaius.
For Gaius?
Yes.
Strange.
Oh, I don't think it's for him.
As long as you do a decent day's work, Merlin, that's all I care about.
No, it's not for me.
What a man does in his spare time is completely up to him.
No, you've got this wrong.
Colour suits you, Merlin. Something's been upsetting you, hasn't it? Maybe. Was it when I threw water over you? Wasn't very nice. It was a bit unfair. Like when you called me fat. Why was that unfair? Because I am not.
Ow! Ow!
Still think I need to get in shape?
No!
That's better.
Thanks.
Anyone trying to impress the Lady Vivian does so at extreme peril. Olaf would have their head in a vat of hot oil before I had a chance to say hello. She may be beautiful, but she's incredibly rude. You should have heard what she said to Gwen.
And anyone insulting Gwen should do so at extreme peril.
What?
Nothing. I just know how you feel about her, that's all. That is, if your feelings haven't changed, which I presume they haven't.
I do have my own vat of hot oil, you know.
You're blushing.
No, I'm not. By the end of today, I will have won, my lady.
Right.
Comments about the Northern Territory. Well, may I just point out that...
Did you do it?
I left them in a room. I thought that was better than a public display.
For once, you showed some real initiative. Tell me, Merlin, whose job is it to ensure that my chambers are locked at all times? Whose job is it to ensure that something like this never happens?
Then how did they gain access to the vault?
They stole the keys.
How is that possible?
Someone broke into my chambers.
This is a grievous loss, Arthur.
Arthur? Thank you.
For what exactly?
For...
lying to my father to save your worthless hide.
Yeah.
I don't know why I bring you on these expeditions. You spend the whole time terrified.
I'm not terrified.
Yes, you are. I can tell you are.
No, you can't.
If you weren't scared, you'd be talking rubbish as usual.
Well, I am talking rubbish as usual. I mean, I am talking as usual, so clearly I'm not scared.
Will you do as I say?
No says that.
What happened to your arm?
Oh, I must have caught it something.
Let me see. Your first battle wound.
Here. No. No, don't. You ruin it.
Don't worry. You can mend it.
You all right?
You feeling the same?
We're getting sick.
We can't let that happen. We must keep my father hidden.
Why don't we disguise him?
That might just work.
We could dress him as a woman.
That, on the other hand...
we could dress him as a servant.
That's better.
What took you so long? I didn't know Uther's eyes. When we arrived, there was a cart in the main square, remember?
You are full of good ideas today, Merlin. You go and look. If I need a servant in the next life...
then ask me!
I've always treated you as my son.
You okay? It's just a scratch. Pains me to admit it, but I do enjoy your surly retorts. In fact, it's probably your only redeemable feature.
Thanks.
What is it?
Nothing.
It's something. Tell me. I know I'm a prince, so we can't be friends. But if I wasn't a prince...
what?
Well, then, I think we'd probably get on. So that means you can tell me.
Well, that's true. You see, if you weren't a prince, I'd tell you to mind your own damn business.
Merlin?
Well, what is it then?
It's all right. No, it's the wound. Let me have a look.
if I told you?
Merlin. Merlin.
I always thought that silence would be a blessing with you, but found it just as irritating.
But I've got to quite like you.
Yeah?
Now I realise you're not as big a fool as you look.
Yeah, I feel the same. Now that I realise you're not as arrogant as you sound.
You still think I'm arrogant?
No. More... supercilious.
That's a big word, Merlin. You sure you know what it means?
Condescending.
Very good.
Patronising.
It doesn't quite mean that.
No, these are other things you are.
Hang on.
Overbearing.
Shh.
Very overbearing.
Merlin.
Do you want me to talk?
Well, look on the bright side, Merlin. Chances are you're not going to have to clean this again.
You must be careful today. Do not force the battle.
Yes, sire.
I'm serious.
I can hear that. Merlin, if I die, please.
What?
One thing I tell all my young knights. No man is worth your tears.
You're certainly not. I'm coming with you.
Merlin, chances are I'm going to die.
Yeah, you probably would if I wasn't there.
Right.
Do you know how many times I've had to save your royal backside?
Well, at least you got your sense of humour back.
I know it's hard for you to understand how I feel, but... well, I care a hell of a lot about that armor. I'm not going to let you mess it up.
What happened?
You dealt him a mortal blow.
He's gone.
Yeah. You did it. You did it.
Merlin, I knew I could never compare with your father. But for what it's worth, you still got me.
Well, I suppose I just have to make do.
Come on!
Do you think we should be going after them?
You are such a girl's petticoat.
Ow.
Is there something wrong with you?
Yeah, I've been on a horse all day.
Is your little bottom sore?
Yes. It's not as fat as yours.
You know, you've got a lot of nerve for a wimp.
Well, I may be a wimp, but at least I'm not a dollop head.
There's no such word.
It's idiomatic.
It's what?
You need to be more in touch with the people.
Describe dollop head.
In 2 words?
Yeah.
Prince Arthur.
We're not playing hide and seek, Merlin.
Dollop head.
What are you looking so happy about?
The sun is shining. We found Morgana. And I've just finished all my chores. Do you have to go in there right now?
Why?
I just washed the floor.
Don't worry, I won't slip over. All you have to do is wipe it.
How would you know?
I beg your pardon, Merlin.
You've never had to do it.
Oh, I know how to use a cloth and bucket.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy. Here, let me show you. Would you like me to show you how to use the bucket?
No.
What do you think?
Seen better.
Of course, well, you are the expert at fighting with your eyes closed. I'm not going to use the blindfold, I'm just going to fight like Merlin here.
I'm Merlin, don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
Ready?
What happened?
What happened? I've had to make do without a servant, that's what's happened.
I wasn't gone for that long.
Without my permission.
What if I was dying?
I wouldn't be complaining. But you're not, so where have you been?
I was dying.
I don't have time for this. The future of the kingdom rests upon my shoulders. Do you have any idea what that feels like?
Well,
Merlin, I should have you thrown in the dungeon, so what have you got to say for yourself?
You've not had your breakfast this morning, have you?
I'll have you for breakfast!
Oh, no wonder this place is such a mess. Oh, yes, I can see you've got all the makings of a great king. You did well in that. I mean it. I was impressed. We're talking siege engines, battering rams, catapults. You made a tough decision. You're risking hundreds.
Do you know what? I'd really prefer it if you just kept quiet in these situations.
I am just trying to help.
Well, you're not.
I know you don't mean that. You're just worried. But you don't need to be. Look what we've got.
What?
You and me.
Merlin, what exactly are you going to do?
I'm going to be at your side, like I always am. Protecting you.
God help me.
Sorry.
It's not like you to get nervous, is it, Merlin?
I'm not nervous.
No?
Because I trust in your destiny.
Have you been on the cider?
Is your fate to be the greatest king Camelot has ever known? Your victory today will be remembered by every age till the end of time.
There are times, Merlin, when you display a sort of... I don't know what it is. I don't want to say... It's not wisdom. But yes. That's what it is. Don't look so pleased. The rest of the time you're a complete idiot.
I have to talk to you.
Arrest him.
What? Arthur, what are you doing?
Do you have any proof of these accusations?
No!
I fear that magic has corrupted.
And Arthur's donkey is?
Merlin.
Just one more day. It's too good.
You know what you need after a hard day's hunt?
Sleep.
A nice cold tankard of mead.
Mead.
Just a simple peasant like everyone else.
Simple parts, right?
What? I said the sun is very bright.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna make you pay for that.
I'd like to see you try.
You had to open your big mouth, didn't you, Merlin?
Arthur! Merlin! Behind you!
You must remember that not all masters are as good to their servants as Arthur. Thank you, Merlin.
Arthur's not like that.
Maybe. But none of them are worth dying for, huh?
You know those moments when I tell you something isn't a good idea?
And then I ignore you, yeah.
And then I'm proved right.
Merlin, your concern for my well-being is touching. Look, I know you think the melee is some kind of stupid game. But it's more than that. It's about proving to the people that I'm fit to lead them.
I know. Just be careful.
Merlin?
Shut up.
You guessed it.
What was that? An arrow. An arrow, oh, good. For a moment, I thought it was something terrible.
Come on. Dollop head. I need you to recover.
Listen to me, Clotpole. I don't care if you die. There are plenty of other princes. You're not the only pompous, supercilious, condescending, royal imbecile I could work for. The world is full of them. But I'm going to give you one more chance.
You look like a startled stoat.
Yeah? Well, at least I don't look like a bone-idle toad. Let's go.
You're saying I look like a toad?
Yeah. And maybe one day you'll magically transform into a handsome prince. Just magic's outlaw, that'll probably never happen. Come on, let's go.
Merlin. I'm the one who gives the orders, remember?
Yeah. You ready? Let's go.
Come on. Missing your usual prattle.
Certainly making up for it.
I don't normally say things like this, but you did a good job back there.
What are you getting at?
Ah, it's a secret.
Come on, you can tell me.
A dagger. It's not often you're right, Merlin, but this is one of those rare occasions. Girls do like pretty things. Thanks.
Perhaps you've more in common than you think. Or bad breath, for example.
Excuse me?
Appalling table manners.
Now hang on a minute.
Good sense of humour. No, you're right, you've nothing in common.
A word.
Do not leave me again.
You were riding so fast. I thought you were eager for some time alone.
Nobody likes a clever clogs, Merlin.
No. I brought you your ceremonial sword.
Is that for me to fall on?
Hopefully not. What's wrong?
You wouldn't understand, Merlin. You have no idea what it's like to have a destiny. You can't escape.
Destinies are troublesome things. You feel trapped. Like your whole life is being planned out for you, and you've got no control over anything, and sometimes you don't even know if what destiny decided is really the best thing at all.
How come you're so knowledgeable?
I read a book.
Did I marry her?
That's not really my place to say so.
I'm asking you. It's your job to answer.
If you really want to know what I think. I think you're mad. I think you're all mad. People should marry for love, not convenience. And if Uther thinks an unhappy king makes for a stronger kingdom, then he's wrong, because you may be destined to rule Camelot, but you have a choice. So how you do it? Rise and shine.
Can't you think of anything new to say?
What?
Every morning, it is the same thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. How about shake a leg? Up an atom. Let's have you, lazy daisy. No, you don't like any of them, do you? Okay, I'm just gonna go, before you decide to do something.
Any ideas?
Just this one.
Hello again. Take Gwen and Elling with you. Guard them with your life.
What about you?
I'm going to get Morgana.
No, you can't. It's too dangerous.
Sorry, Merlin. I'm not leaving without her.
Elliot! Look after Gwen. I'm going after him.
Good luck.
You too.
Come on, Merlin!
What's he actually doing?
Thinking.
About?
You. He has to decide upon a quest.
Crouching on his knees all night's gonna help.
Yes. He has to transcend his body so that the quest is revealed to him in a vision.
And you're gonna stay here and watch.
Gwen, this is one of the most important days in a prince's life. Yeah, too quickly.
Merlin.
I can't help it.
I need to concentrate. I am trying to prepare for one of the most important moments in my life.
All these maps, none of them are the same.
Well done, Merlin. Do you know why?
But the perilous lands are perilous. Maybe I should come with you.
What for?
To help out.
You really don't get it, do you? The task must be completed alone and unaided. That's the way it's been for hundreds of years, and it's not about to change for you.
What the hell are you doing here?
Why can you never just say thanks?
Thanks? What, for completely ruining the quest?
Well, it's a good job I was here, otherwise you'd be wyvern fodder by now.
How many times do I have to get it into your thick skull? I am supposed to be doing this alone.
Do you want us to help you? Or do you want to do this alone?
Merlin! Merlin! You all right?
Merlin?
Sorry, I'm just a bit tired, that's all.
Fair enough.
Maybe this'll perk you up.
For goodness sake, what is your problem?
Nothing.
Right, well, either you tell me, or we go back to the Lance and Hoops. Oh, cheer up, will you?
How was punching me in the arm meant to cheer me up?
It works with the knights.
Well, they're thick, aren't they?
I'm a knight.
There you go, then. How you feeling?
Confident.
You sure?
Yes.
So last time this tournament was held, 3 men died.
Really?
That was just on the first day.
Thanks for that, Merlin.
And on that second day.
Let's just get through the first.
You're right, because that's when most people die.
Merlin?
Yes.
Shut up. Do you have any idea what it's like to live with a man who constantly thinks he's the best?
Must be irritating. Well done. Can't have been easy.
If he wasn't my father.
Indeed, the most satisfying outcome of the tournament was that Arthur's actions have shown me that he is now truly ready to be king.
This is ridiculous. Are you going to tell me where we're going or not?
Well, I can tell you it would be dangerous.
Great.
And I can tell you we'll be travelling through bandit-infested lands.
Terrific, then where?
I can't tell you that.
You don't know where we're going.
No, Merlin, I know where we're going. It's just I can't tell you, that's all.
Right, because if you do, you'll have to kill me, I suppose.
Immediately and without hesitation.
Great. It'll be a surprise. I love surprises. Who doesn't love a good surprise?
Who is this so-called champion? Can he crush nothing but weaklings like this?
You think you could offer a better contest?
I guarantee it.
Arthur, no.
I'll feed your little friend to the crows, piece by stinking piece. Are you ready, my champion?
I am.
Come on. Arthur, come on.
Now we,
Arthur, you can't go on.
We must find the others.
You can't go on without treatment.
I'm going with it.
No, you're not.
That's an order.
To hell with your orders, you're coming with me.
Disobeying orders, Merlin. I'll have you in the stocks for this.
Fine, now stay put. Try not to move that leg.
This may be my last chance.
Arthur, there's too many of them. You'll never make it.
I won't leave my father to die here alone. Merlin, you should go with them.
Nah, I've seen the wars already.
You all right? Keep moving.
How the mighty have fallen.
God, you're mortal. That cut you to ribbons. What use are you dead?
It's rat. Oh, believe me, you've eaten far worse. I mean, I've definitely served you things that I would never have touched, but you wolfed them down, no problem.
Merlin, for once, leave me in peace, please.
I understand. Your father lied to you about Morgana. I don't know why. I'm sure he had his reasons, but now is not the time for that. He's still your father. He needs you. Camelot needs you.
I've known her all my life. How could she do this to us?
I can't answer that, but you have a duty to your father, to your people. You can't give up on them now.
We cannot defeat an immortal army.
We don't know until we try.
You seem better. You're hopeless at a lot of things, Merlin. Well, most things, in fact, but very occasionally, quite by accident, you say something useful.
Really?
Yesterday, amongst all your gibberish, you said something that, if I didn't know you, I'd be completely fooled into thinking you were...
What?
Wise.
Nah.
Get Gaius. Without each of you, we would not be here. Merlin?
No, I don't really fancy it.
You don't have a choice, Merlin.
Okay.
Seen the state of these boots?
Yeah.
I'll go and get something to clean them.
Why? They're your boots.
Have you lost your mind?
I thought you believed in equality.
I'm sorry.
At the round table, you said...
Shut up, Merlin.
You're dressed.
Yes, Merlin. Not an idiot.
Are you sure about that?
Beg your pardon?
It's just that...
Merlin.
But
I am trying to write a speech.
Do you want help?
No.
You won't want this, then?
I spent all night working on it.
What do you think?
Needs a polish.
I'll add it to the list.
Merlin, there aren't many servants who get the chance to write a prince's speech. Obviously, it would be too much for you to say thank you.
Merlin, you need your comfort blanket. What do you mean? You're making me edgy. That's a horse.
Maybe it said something.
Yes, that you're a clock hole.
That's my word.
Yeah, and it suits you perfectly.
You see, Merlin, I could never be like you. Could never let myself look so spineless.
Oh, see, I'm different. I could never let myself look heartless.
What?
Well, or thoughtless. Never. Definitely humorless.
That's because you're not funny.
You're not scared?
Oh, I am, Merlin. Maybe more than you.
It is my destiny to protect Arthur.
How? Your magic is powerless against the Darok.
Then I must sacrifice myself in his place.
No.
I'll go. You'll need help?
I'll go with him.
You sure you're the right person?
Well, since when have you known how to collect firewood?
You know, Merlin, you're braver than I give you credit for.
Really? Was that a compliment?
Don't be stupid. Never worry about dying.
I don't think you should now.
Sometimes you puzzle me.
You never fathomed me out.
No.
I always thought if things had been different, we'd have been good friends.
Yeah.
But if you hadn't been such an arrogant, pompous dollop-head. We'll defeat the Daraka. We will, Arthur, together.
No, you're a brave man, Merlin. Between battles.
You don't know how many times I've saved your life.
If I ever become king, I'm going to have you made court jester.
I always thought if things had been different, we'd have been good friends.
Yeah.
If you weren't such an arrogant, pompous dollop-head. We'll defeat the Daraka. We will. Together.
I appreciate that. This belonged to my mother. Bears her sigil. Yeah.
Arthur, I
Just take it. We have to get him back to Gaius.
And abandon the quest?
He saved my life. I won't let him die. This is my fault. And I'm sorry.
Take me with you, please.
You die, Merlin.
You don't understand the place, Arthur.
Do you ever do as you're told?
I have to come with you.
Merlin.
Go.
You're quiet?
That's what happens after 3 days listening to Gawain.
You did the right thing, you know. Merlin couldn't have continued with us.
I should have saved him.
You're meant to be dying.
Sorry. You look like you're going to fall over. Yeah, not as quick as Arthur.
Oh, yeah? Did I knowingly give up my life for something?
You have to have a reason. Something you care about. Something that's more important than anything.
Lancelot? How's Merlin?
Bad news. He's still alive.
Good to see you, Merlin.
Yeah. It's good to see you too. It's going to be fine. Everything will be all right.
Just tired.
You don't have to sacrifice yourself.
save my people.
I will take your place.
Merlin.
What is the life of a servant compared to that of a prince?
Well, good servants hard to come by.
I'm not that good.
True.
Oh! Did you see that?
Man throwing sticks in the air.
What's wrong? I'm really looking forward to it.
Because you have the mind of a child.
And yet I'm still more intelligent than you.
I heard that.
You're telling me you weren't even a little bit scared?
Of course I wasn't. I'm a warrior. You learn to control your fear, to channel it.
You looked scared.
Perhaps I should go see him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You can barely stand up.
You're saying I'm drunk?
No, I'm just saying I don't think you should be wandering around the palace.
And why is that?
You're not wearing any trousers.
Good point.
Let's go and have some supper.
I think I'll wait here.
Merlin. It's a new day. You've been here all night?
I didn't want you to feel that you were alone.
You're a loyal friend, Merlin. You must be hungry.
Starving.
Me too. Come on. You can make us some breakfast.
It's always been so, and the reason's obvious. If you look at the terrain here.
Allow me to help you, sire.
No, no! Merlin!
Your Majesty.
Merlin!
Majesty!
Get off me! I'm trying to help you, sire!
There we go. Will there be anything else, sire?
No!
Because I consented.
Sense is not a word I associate with you, Merlin.
You ever heard of the word sorry?
No, is that another word you made up?
Careful!
Who knows what he's left lying in wait for us?
We can go round that.
No. Who knows we're coming?
That's a risk we have to take.
We'll make camp. Continue at dawn.
Arthur? Arthur? Yeah.
Thank you.
Must be cold. Look, I'm just saying, if there's something bothering you, you can talk to me. You shouldn't push your friends away, you know? Not now, not when you need them most.
You're wrong, Merlin. I don't need anyone. I can't afford that luxury. The kingdom's my responsibility now, mine to bear alone. And you must learn to accept that.
You seem tense.
What do you mean, tense?
You know, agitated, on edge, angry.
This is not anger. Merlin, this is controlled aggression.
Great, I'm glad we cleared that up. This would be the last time either of us get to sleep in a proper bed.
Merlin, I'm prepared to face all manner of horrors in this world, but if you think I'm sharing this bed with you...
What? No, that's not what I meant.
Right. Good. Comfort to know.
Kill him.
Wait, please. Let him go. He's just a simple-minded fool.
Well, whatever happens out there.
You're not about to start crying on me, are you?
No. Just, good luck.
Thank you, old friend.
It is time, man.
Very well.
You're a hero.
Thank you, Merlin.
Not to me, to your people.
Right. You think different.
Maybe I know something they don't.
Which is?
You know, that you're a cabbage head.
Maybe. I should have listened to you, Merlin. Just this once, I think you were right. Even if you're the worst servant in the Five Kingdoms. The route's a secret, Merlin. That's why we chose it.
It's a secret after all.
No need to get cocky.
They need to work through their anger. They just did. On you.
Seen worse. Definitely seen worse.
On a dead man.
Not going to die, Merlin.
If I do die, will you call me a hero?
Probably.
You have a very good servant.
You're right. I do. A servant who's extremely brave. And incredibly loyal, to be honest. Not at all cowardly.
Thank you for saving my life.
You did the same for me.
Leave me. Now's not the time for jokes. Please leave me. Sure, whatever you say.
Where's Merlin?
He's alive. Last I saw of him, he was still alive. Dispatch patrols at first light, scour every inch of that forest.
Yes, sir.
Find him, guys. We will.
We have scoured the forest.
Scour it again.
Sire, there is no sign of Merlin.
I'm sorry you've lost such a loyal and...
I already have a manservant. Already shabby looking, his appalling manners, he's extremely forgetful. He seems to spend most of his time in the tavern.
I'm as worried about Merlin as you are.
I'm going to change my mind.
Who knows if the mercenaries have even left the forest?
I have to go. He is my manservant. To be honest, I quite like it that way.
The patrols found no sign of him.
Do you really expect me to accept that? Just to sit here and take their word that Merlin's gone?
Merlin!
I thought we'd lost you.
Merlin, are you all right?
I'm pacing.
Yes, I can see that.
A man who is all right does not pace, Gaius.
Will that do the job?
Oh, yes, that will do the job nicely.
What is the job exactly?
To kill Arthur.
Driving you mad, is he?
Not for much longer.
In fact, I think you, Merlin, are the only person I can trust. I know, I'm late. Feels like I can trust no one anymore. Is that how you see it, Merlin? Guinevere!
Arthur!
Guys, you'll be spending the rest of the week teaching you.
Teaching me?
If you wish to remain in my service.
Lesson 1 is my favourite. Polishing.
Yes, that's my favourite, too. Tell me something. If he's so good, why don't you just give him the job?
The man makes jokes about brass. Anyway, off we go. It'll be fun.
Where's breakfast?
Say up.
Huh? Oh.
We don't have time for this.
No. No. Out of bed.
No! You're doing very well, Arthur.
I don't think so.
Because he's your uncle, you will not see who he really is.
Merlin! I've had my heart broken enough already today. I don't want to lose another friend.
I've looked after you since you were a nursling, Arthur. You should have known I love you far too much ever to betray you. Why not send Merlin in my place?
Merlin?
Then he can bring his findings to me.
Findings? Merlin can't find his own backside most of the time.
I think he's capable of much more than you imagine, sir.
You carry on, don't worry about me.
Sorry. It's almost good to see you, man.
Likewise.
Almost. I'd have to think about that one.
Well, don't think too hard. I wouldn't want you to hurt yourself.
I'm your counsel.
Oh, I fear you have rather too much stubble to be my wife.
You all right?
What do you mean?
You're very quiet. You didn't say a word on the way home.
It's called thinking, Merlin. You should try it sometime.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
You didn't scare me. I was asleep. Why've you got that stupid smile on your face?
It's nothing. Why were you sleeping with your head on the table?
Fell asleep while I was reading.
What were you reading?
I am the King of Camelot. I do not have to answer to the likes of you.
Oh, you're in a good mood. You obviously got out of the wrong side of the table.
That's extremely clever and funny, Merlin. There really are no limits to your wit. Now, will you please just get me some breakfast?
Right.
Merlin!
What's that in your hair? It's stew.
Why have you got stew in your hair?
Well, because he was reading.
Change of plan. I think we'll try something different. You all right down there, Merlin?
Good. Well, after wandering around in the woods all night, knocking yourself out, you must be hungry.
I'm starving.
Pull up a chair. Tuck in.
Oh, thanks very much. I am. You're joking. It's not your fault. You can't be held responsible for everything your father did.
That'll be all, Merlin. Thank you.
You sure you don't want me to stay? Yeah. I'm pretty tired too, what with having spent the night in the woods.
No one said anything about you getting an early night, Merlin. In fact, you can make up for your little escapade by polishing my armor. Feel free to go back to Camelot anytime you like. You're not going back then?
Thought I might tag along? Don't want you getting lost and scared? You sure you want to do this? Maybe we should wait until it's light.
Or we could just do it now, whatever it is that we're doing. In the dark, when it's incredibly scary and dangerous.
It's nice to see this new, sensitive, emotional side to you. It suits you.
Shut up, Merlin.
I really thought you changed.
And you're as stupid as you are ugly.
So there's no chance that we could have a hug? Ah!
I'm very surprised.
Oh. One thing I've learned since being here is that Arthur values your opinion above almost all others.
Oh.
Even if he'd be the last person to admit it.
You can say that again. Have you not slept, Sire? Is there anything you need? If there is nothing else that you require, perhaps I could...
I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. What should I do, Merlin? Thank you, Merlin.
You did the right thing, my lord. As I knew you would.
How could you be so sure?
Because you're Arthur. You're noble. You're the once and future king.
Doomed to be a bachelor. Are you really wise, Merlin, or just a prating fool? I can no longer tell. As if there was ever any doubt.
Have a little patience. Think of something pleasant.
You and the stocks?
Wait 1 second.
One? What have you got there?
Nothing. My hand. My other hand.
Why are you putting another hole in this belt?
I was, enhancing it. For comfort and ease of use.
Are you saying I'm fat?
No, saying that the belt is one whole show of perfection.
Ridiculous.
Come on.
Don't be too hard on yourself. A little extra padding goes with the job, with all the feasts and banquets and ceremonies.
All right, Merlin, do what you have to do. Not a word of this to anyone, understand?
Trust me, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping secrets.
Easy now. We don't want any more holes in that belt. Why?
Merlin.
It's a good job you don't have anything of any actual importance to keep secret, isn't it?
Been hiding in the broom cover as usual, Merlin. We need to get out of here.
You're all right.
I'm fine.
Maybe a broken rib or two. No, it's no good. Arthur, there are too many of them.
We can deal with your uncle later.
All right?
Perfect.
Probably should learn to think before I speak, shouldn't I?
Be a start.
Well, shall I try something else? There's plenty more here.
No, that will do absolutely fine. Although maybe I'll take that.
My gold.
Probably safer with me.
Of course.
Why, thank you.
Over there. You all right?
Explain it to the simpleton, would you?
All I know is that for your many faults, you are honest and brave and true-hearted. And one day you will be the greatest king this land has ever known.
Well, good to know I have the support of my servant, at least.
I'm not alone. Believe me.
You sure? Do I look like an idiot?
Yes.
Doesn't change, does it?
I'll go back.
What are you gonna do?
Create a diversion.
That's too risky. I know these tunnels at Agravain doesn't. You keep going.
Merlin,
Don't do anything stupid. Me?
Oh, hello!
Merlin. He knows the tunnels. He'll find his way.
I'm going back.
For a servant.
Where have you been?
Were you worried about me?
No?
You came back to look for me.
All right, it's true. I came back because you're the only friend I have and I couldn't bear to lose you.
Really?
Don't be stupid.
Come on. I'll take watch. Arthur, what's the matter? Don't listen to Tristan. He doesn't know you.
Every decision I've made has been wrong.
You're being too hard on yourself. Your people love you.
Most of them are dead. Thanks to me.
No, most of them escaped. They'll be here in the forest, I'm sure of that.
If they are, they'll have to find themselves a new king.
Arthur. Arthur!
What the hell are you playing at?
I'm proving that you're their leader and their king.
That sword is stuck fast in solid stone.
And you're going to pull it out.
Merlin, it's impossible.
Arthur, you're the true king of Camelot.
Do you want me to look like a fool?
No, I'm going to make you see that Tristan's wrong. You aren't just anyone, you are special. You and you alone can draw out that sword.
You better be right about this.
You're destined to be Albion's greatest king.
Nothing, not even this stone, can stand in your way.
I never finished Gaius' story.
Not now, Merlin, please.
Will you just listen? The man who freed it would unite the land of Albion and rule over the greatest kingdom the world has ever known. That man is you, Arthur.
You're making this up.
Why would I do that? Your head's already as big as your waist. I believe it, though. And I believe in you. I always have.
Wakey, wakey. You look like you've been up half the night.
I was, couldn't sleep.
Thought you said you had faith in me.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Merlin, is there anything you're actually capable of doing?
Putting up with you.
Oh, what?
Merlin! You should hear him when he's really angry. Like now.
If it was you who disappeared, Merlin, I wouldn't bother. What is it?
To see your fool perform. Given all his failings, he must have some skills.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
I'm not a fool.
That's debatable.
And I don't have any skills. I know that.
Where did you learn to juggle like that? Honestly, I didn't even know you could catch.
Yes, well, I have many talents. You've failed to notice them, that's all.
Come on, out with it. What's wrong? Here. See? Explain that.
Wish I could.
Merlin.
Why are you so upset?
I understand. I wish I didn't. But I do.
Come and have some food.
Ugh. What happened?
There was nothing I could do. I had to get you to safety.
What actually happened?
The usual. I saved your neck.
You saved me?
Yes. And I can juggle. I keep telling you, I have many talents.
So it would seem. If you're afraid, then go.
I'm worried about you.
Right, well, I've tried sending you home, but if you're not going to do as I ask, the least you can do is shut up.
You know, if Morgana doesn't kill you, I will.
Threatening a king is treason, Merlin.
I'm about threatening an ass.
Heard that.
Arthur? I need to tell you something. The old man in the village.
Just think about something else, Merlin.
I need you to listen to me.
Arthur, without you, Camelot is nothing. All that we've worked so hard to create, everything would be gone.
Look, no matter what adversity we face, we stand for what is right. To betray our beliefs, man, that is what will destroy everything we strive for. I swear I'm going to rescue my men, or die trying.
And I swear, I will protect you or die at your side. I got them.
Great. Just great.
Where'd the other rabbit go? Any last requests?
Let my servant go. Doesn't deserve to die like this.
If you're going to kill him, you'll have to kill me first.
Merlin, step aside.
You know I never do as I'm told. Here. I'll help him.
We escaped, didn't we? Next time he might not be so lucky.
I love your optimism. Come on, we need to keep moving.
We'll never make it in there.
There's always a way, Merlin.
Heritage put me into this. Genius, Merlin. Genius.
Got a bit of, carrot in your hair. At least I hope it's carrot.
Get Gawain back to Percival. I'll lure the dragon the other way.
Merlin, I've always known you were stupid, but not that stupid.
No, I really am that stupid, and if you don't believe me, watch.
Merlin!
I'm going after him.
Goodbye, Arthur Pendragon.
We spend the entire day hunting, catch nothing, because every time we got anywhere near anything, you sneezed and frightened it away.
Not the last time.
No, that time you fell into a stream. No one could accuse you of being predictable, Merlin.
I think of getting a cold.
That's a bad one. What was that? I think that was a bird.
That? That was definitely a woman screaming.
Why couldn't it have just been a bird? Never just a bird.
What are you doing?
Thinking.
You thinking? Well, now I'm really getting worried.
Shut up.
Getting a very bad feeling about this place.
That is because you are a coward.
No, it's because I value my life and I don't want to die horribly.
Bad point.
Why?
Because I'm telling you to, and I'm the King of Camelot. None of that seems to mean anything to you. Do not breathe a word of this to anyone. Not even Guinevere.
You're threatening me with a spoon? So are we going to turn back?
No.
If you were given the same chance, see your father. Talk to him. And you do the same.
Do you want to talk about it? What happened at the Stones?
Seems my father doesn't approve of the way I've chosen to rule his kingdom.
You mean your kingdom? You've always done what you believe to be right. People respect you.
Thank you, Mother.
Some people still think you're a foolish, arrogant ass.
Who? Very funny.
I want the table repaired before the next council meeting. Are you listening to me, Merlin?
What? Sorry, I was just thinking about what happened.
Did you get a terrible fright?
Yes, my heart nearly jumped out through my mouth.
Oh, well, maybe you should have the rest of the day off and put your feet up.
Really? You were joking.
There really is no limit to your intelligence, is there, Merlin?
Why does it always take you twice as long to change out of your armor?
Because I'm twice the size of you, little man.
And why is it that your brain is so small?
Sorry.
You're fortunate I'm not easily frightened.
Really? Because it looked like you jumped out of your skin.
Yeah, that's because you're a clumsy oaf, and I'll pick that lot up. There's your ghost, Merlin. Is it safe?
What are you waiting for?
To see if it's safe.
So, if I don't die, you'll take yours?
Precisely. Get on with it. Well, at least we know it doesn't kill you instantly.
That is the foulest thing I've ever tasted.
Sorry, did I forget to tell you about that part?
Well,
oh, it's just our shadows.
Arthur.
Merlin.
Leon. Merlin, tell Leon what we're doing.
I'm teaching him some poetry.
I love poetry. Poetry, that's the best you could come up with.
Oh, what did you want me to say?
I don't know, something that didn't make me sound like a love-struck girl.
When I became king more than anything, I wanted to make him proud. What is it?
You've always done what you believed to be right, even if you knew your father would disapprove of it. Do you not see how different you are to him? Camelot's a better place since you became king.
Get away from him, Uther.
Father! That's not hitting, Merlin. That's merely friendly slaps. It's horseplay.
So, can I give you a friendly slap?
You can certainly try. What the hell was that?
Horseplay.
Why don't I show you?
Did you just give me an order?
Yes, sire.
Feel good, does it?
It's not unpleasant.
Can't just stand by and let him murder Mithian's father as he murdered my own.
I know what he did. God knows I understand why you hate him. But to risk so much for one small act of revenge.
We need to get to Arthur. He's walking straight into a trap. Arthur! Stop.
Think about what you're doing. What good will this achieve?
I'm proud of you.
Merlin should take some of the credit. Turns out he's not always entirely stupid.
Is that a compliment?
Don't tell him whatever you do, I'll never hear the end of it.
He also makes a very fine breakfast, as you'll soon discover, eh, Merlin?
Now I've offended him.
Come, Merlin, warm yourself. Have a drink. Merlin?
Congratulations.
If he died and was granted eternal happiness, I do believe you'd find reason to be miserable.
Are you feeling all right, Merlin?
Quite, my lord.
Only more and more I find your face resembles the back end of a cat. So you don't even laugh at my jokes anymore, seriously. I haven't seen you smile these past 3 days.
I'm not sure there's a great deal to smile about. Why do you risk so much for one man?
Do the same for any knight.
Though, obviously, not me.
Actually, I would. Servants are hard to come by, even the bad ones.
I'm touched.
You almost sound as if you care.
I do care. But who you are, Arthur? Who you are destined to become?
I'm not totally insensitive, Merlin. You can see that some people feel this is a sacred place. I'm even prepared to admit that you're right sometimes. Obviously, I deny ever saying that.
Obviously.
How did you know this place was sacred?
That's obvious.
Pretend it isn't. What would you do? In my place?
Me? I'm just a lackey, maker of beds.
Lackeys can be wise. I lost Guinevere once before.
You're not going to lose her. You're not. We will find her. I swear. We'll bring her home.
You can't turn back, Merlin.
They made you a promise, remember?
I made you a promise. Remember? We will bring her home.
Yes, but I remembered that it was today. Today.
Actually, I did.
Shut up, Merlin.
Arthur!
It appears, Merlin, on this single solitary occasion.
May be right.
Merlin? Would you care to explain exactly what it is that you're doing?
I was just checking for holes.
Holes? Yes, that's where the hand goes.
Granted. But look.
That, I believe, is where the other hand goes.
Right.
Merlin, I would strongly recommend that you start showing a little less interest in Guinevere's clothing and a little more interest in mine.
I think I prefer Gwen's.
I'm going to do everything in my power to try and forget that you ever just said that. I suggest you do the same.
Sickness is so deep in him. I don't know if I have the power to bring him back.
Mitt fram från dårkraft styre i eldarna!
Guys.
Well done, Merlin. Well done. You better get back to the cells before you're missed.
Well, there are guards on every floor, every stairwell. How am I going to get back down there?
Well, the same way as you came up, obviously.
Obviously.
If you've got a moment, the king would like a word. Merlin, this is one of the 2, possibly 3 moments in my life where I've actually been glad to see you.
That's my thoughts exactly, sire. How are you feeling?
Like death? Well, death warmed up at least. Well, it seems like we've both been through something of an ordeal.
Wasn't so bad, really, once you get used to the eternal night and the rats and the mouldy pillows. Living with a bucket of your own.
Merlin. I'm sorry about what happened to you, truly. As soon as I heard, I told them it couldn't have been you who poisoned me. Had the cook confirm your alibi.
Thank you.
I also told them that you simply weren't bright enough to organize an assassination attempt.
That's very thoughtful.
You're welcome.
How are you going to keep it from Arthur?
Sure you'll think of something.
Me? He's garnering herbs, sire.
But I need him, now. Ow! I want Merlin back. Where is he?
You mustn't be hard on him.
I'm a bit worried. You don't think something's happened to him, do you? Oh, so you can go and visit that girl again?
What?
Girl.
Don't have one.
Merlin, if you drop her. I know. I lose my head, so we're clear.
We've been watched.
One of your funny feelings again. That's all right, then.
You still there, Merlin? Anytime you've gone into a sulk?
I'm not sulking. I'm carrying a load even a horse would struggle under.
Do you good?
How come it wouldn't do you good?
I'm already good.
Well, maybe I...
Merlin? Merlin! Merlin!
Merlin acting strangely. Is that so unusual?
It's time.
I'll do it.
2 jobs only. You go, I'll distract.
No. You must. My lord, where is Merlin? What have you done with my servant?
Oh, the gangly boy. If you kill me, you'll never see him again. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't think so.
The boy.
Of course, I thought everything had gone unusually smoothly.
That boy was your surety, great king. Without him, your queen would still be lost.
Not sure that's quite true.
And I say it is. You owe him a greater debt than you can possibly know.
I'm sorry, I'll give him the afternoon off.
One day, great king, you will recognize the true worth of those that surround you.
Arthur's a lucky man.
Yes.
Not just to have Gwen, to have you.
They found someone else to do his chores soon enough.
But never how beautiful my queen is. Is that you, Merlin?
It's the horse.
As if you were mocking your king.
I wasn't. I wouldn't.
It's a special punishment reserved for such impudence. Too easy, Merlin, every time.
I haven't seen him this happy in a long time.
Yes. He has changed, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he has.
Sorry. Fill that up, will you, Merlin?
Oh, perhaps he's not totally changed.
And this one too, ready? I think my dog can catch better than you.
Possibly because you treat him better.
I'm gonna surprise her breakfast in bed. Oh, what a lovely thought. Where are you going? You don't need me, do you? I can't very well go and get the breakfast, can I? What if she wakes up and panics? Panics? Look, just go and get it, all right? Merlin, flowers, don't forget the flowers. Of course, the personal touch. Nice. Yeah.
I think it's been a good trip. Yeah, we all caught something.
Including Merlin.
What did he catch?
A cold. If you learned to track, you'd enjoy it more. I'm the best tracker here.
How are you doing?
I'm like a swan. Seems like I'm not doing anything, but there's a lot of work going on underneath.
Interesting. I see you more as a head louse.
Right.
Useless, irritating. Come on.
Merlin. Yeah. It's all about staying alert. What do you see?
I see a pair of breeches that need cleaning.
Have a look. Close. Now what do you see?
Oh, yes. Two pairs of breeches that need cleaning.
On the branch.
It's broken.
What does that tell you?
Something left the trail. An animal.
You think so?
A deer.
Have to be a big one.
With very big antlers.
What makes you say that?
Because they're snooking at us. It's all about keeping alert.
Rally the guards. I let him in.
You have a good heart, don't blame yourself for that.
Oh, I shouldn't have trusted him.
Feel free to retire at any time, mate. Likewise. It's no disgrace for a servant to lose to his king.
Or a king to a servant.
You just coughed.
It's clear in my throat.
You just coughed deliberately.
I knew you'd discover my secret in the end. There is just no fooling you, my lord. Right.
12.
I know Arthur better than I know myself. He'll not listen. I think you find that's everything, sire.
Impressive, very impressive. I've seen work like it, well, not from you anyway.
Thank you, sire.
So, what are you after?
After?
Come on, Merlin, you're the worst servant in the history of the world. Now suddenly this. Is it money?
No.
No, it can't be that. You've already won all of mine. Time off.
Arthur.
No, it can't be that either. You don't really do anything.
I'm afraid I won't be coming with you. Not this time. I'm sorry.
It's not that I'm...
No. It's fine. It's fine, I understand.
Arthur.
You know, Merlin, all those jokes about you being a coward. I never really meant any of them. I always thought you were the bravest man I ever met. Guess I was wrong. Vital supplies.
Excuse me, sir.
Shame Merlin didn't feel able to join us.
The timing is unfortunate, I grant you.
Yes. Fortunate, as you say.
I know how devoted Merlin is to Arthur. He would never leave him at a time like this. Not for a mere errand.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur. Arthur, I'm sorry I had to leave you. I didn't want to. I hope one day you'll understand why. Your plan is a good one, and you may yet save this kingdom, but you must beware. Your army's flank is vulnerable. Find the path.
What's the matter?
Merlin.
It was a dream, Arthur. Just a dream.
It didn't feel like a dream. It felt...
Arthur!
Merlin.
How are you feeling? I'm sorry. I thought I defied the prophecy. I thought I was in time.
What are you talking about?
I'm a sorcerer. I have magic, and I use it for you, Arthur. Only for you.
Merlin, you are not a sorcerer. I would know.
Look. Here.
Leave me.
Arthur.
You heard.
He's a sorcerer. You knew.
Arthur. He is your friend.
I want him gone.
There is no need to fear him. He doesn't just have magic. There are those who say he's the greatest sorcerer ever to walk the earth.
Merlin.
I can't let you die.
Doesn't change anything.
I'll deal with them. Keep your head down. Don't speak.
You've lied to me all this time. Why don't you use magic?
Habit, I suppose. Feels strange.
Yeah, thought I knew you.
I'm still the same person.
I trusted you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. What are you doing?
I need drying. This'll be good for you. When you eat.
Why are you doing this? Why are you still behaving like a servant?
It's my destiny, as it has been since the day we met.
I tried to take your head off with a mace.
And I stopped you, using magic.
You cheated.
You were going to kill me.
Shut up.
Glad you didn't. I do this because of who you are. Never be another like you, Arthur. I also do this because you're my friend and I don't want to lose you. Arthur, you need to hold on. One more day. One more day.
Why did you never tell me?
I wanted to, but...
What?
You'd have chopped my head off.
Not sure what I'd have done.
And I didn't want to put you in that position.
That's what worried you.
Some live to be great physicians, others to be great kings. Me, I was born to serve you, Arthur, and I'm proud of that. And I wouldn't change a thing. Ready?
I can see the path ahead.
So you're not an idiot. That was another lie.
No. It's just another part of my charm.
I'd sleep.
You've done this before. All these years, Merlin. You never once sought any credit.
That's not why I do it. Come on.
I can't go on. There's not far to go. We need to reach the lake before dawn. No, Merlin. No. All right. We rest for an hour.
Merlin, whatever happens.
Shh. Don't talk.
I'm the king, Merlin. You can't tell me what to do.
I always have. I'm not going to change now.
I don't want you to change. I want you to always be you. I'm sorry about how I treated you.
Does that mean you're going to give me a day off?
2.
That's generous. Get some sleep. Arthur, we need to get moving. Arthur, we've wasted enough time.
Peace at last.
Come on.
We have to make it to the lake.
Merlin, we can't. It's too late. It's too late. That's something I want to say.
You're not going to say goodbye.
No, we all matter, Merlin. I'll save my life.
I can't. I'm not going to lose you.
Everything you've done, I know now. For me, for Camelot, for the kingdom you helped me build.
You'd have done it without me.
Maybe. Just hold me. Please. I want to say something I've never said to you before. Thank you.
Arthur. Hey, no. Arthur.
Arthur! Arthur!
There is nothing you can do.
I failed.
I can't lose him! He's my friend!
Take heart. Arthur will rise again.